Hey, what's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
Say that shit with your chest. My name's Joey Mayberry.
The new gay anthem, the new gay motto.
That's the motto.
Oh
And
my
it's
god.
Moscato.
Oh my god, gays. How are you doing, Joey?
It's good. I'm the one that has alcohol this week, not you and Rec. No,
No, come on.
I've got just the bottle because I'm white trash. That's what I do.
We love it. Embrace it. Embrace it. It's white trash season. It's about to. I don't know if you guys getting. You guys are always getting snow. Are you guys getting snow tonight?
We're getting snow tonight, and oh my god, I just got back from Florida yesterday.
Oh, are you dying?
Because I want to go back.
Yeah. like, are you like, I'm regretting ever getting on the plane to come home? Like,
oh my god. So let me tell you about this weekend. So I did Pro Wrestling Action on Sunday.
Love.
Then we got this huge Airbnb for the next like 2 days, and it's massive. Like there was 9 bedrooms.
What the fuck?
And it was a bunch of us crashing there, so like that's what made it like affordable.
Okay.
But it had its own like pool and water park complex. So we just like laid in the sun, went swimming, and then we went to Disney's Polynesian Resort, watched the fireworks from the beach, and then went into this restaurant called Ohana they have there and got an all-you-can-eat smorgasbord of like fancy food. And it was best vacation ever.
And you deserve it too. That is nice. I'm glad you clarified it was more than just you. I'm just imagining you and Marcos like in this giant house.
No lie, that is us because we are what? Kings. We are.
Well, good for you. I am very happy for you. I'm sorry about the snow tonight. If it makes you feel better, everything has like been sheets of ice here all week.
Oh.
And I haven't really finished taking down my Christmas stuff outside, and I can't right now because it's frozen to the tree.
No.
So, and it's gonna snow tonight too. So I don't know when this is gonna happen. So
Christmas for Valentine's Day.
Christmas for Valentine's Day. You know, our tree. I've not even touched the tree yet. I've had so much going on. But. That's life. That's life. Oh, and guys, I'm so sorry if the banter is too much. We had one commenter who said, please stick to these amazing women. Too much side banter.
Girl! I'm so sorry. These women are amazing, but also this is our show.
Yeah, like I was like, are you new?
Doesn't even go here.
Yeah, I was like, girl, if you listen to any of this podcast, there's maybe like 5 minutes of actual discussion. Like,
but I need to reference last week's podcast and this week's because of all the gay panic.
Yes.
Because I experienced everywhere I go when it comes to like wrestling, especially if it's not, you know, like a big gay brunch or something like that, or an all-inclusive LGBT show. I always get the people who are like, will yell at me in the ring and say things like, there are kids here, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, number one, I'm not it happens all the time. And I'm like, there's not anything inappropriate going on. And I'm also like typically the most clothed man on the show. Yeah. But at Pro Wrestling Action on Sunday, I was literally sitting there and I got some guy that was like saying stuff like that. And it's always a straight man who's uncomfortable because he's turned on. And the thing that got me after the show was the amount of kids that just came up and were like, I love you. You're my favorite. I want your picture. Was just so wonderful. Because, like, I was literally talking to, also Molly Spartan was there.
Oh, I love Molly. Oh,
love her. You know, she gives the best hugs. No lie. Molly, if you're listening, love you. But, so I was literally sitting there and I lost my train of thought. Never mind. Where was I going?
Molly was at the show. Kids were coming up to you and they were giving you the love.
They were giving me the love. I was going to go somewhere really, really touching with it. And then my brain just like blanked. Never mind. It was really touching and I loved it. It gave me so much hope because I'm like, kids don't care. Like the next generation that's coming it's just gonna be wonderful, and it gave me so much like little hope.
I genuinely hope that, like, 'cause I genuinely believe, like, also like that kind of behavior is taught. I don't think anyone is like born inherently horrible. So yeah. So stop yelling stuff like that at Joey. Just be like the kids. Give them the love.
They're not going to, but also my audience is children, the gays, the theys, and oh my god, the straight women. The straight women love me.
Straight women love a gay. That's why we queer it up at the meet and greets.
Put a little bit more yes in the voice.
Yes. Oh my god, honey, you're serving.
Someone call a doctor.
Out. All right. Okay. Guys, this is not the Gay Twang podcast. All right.
Yes, it
is. this you know what? This is not the Stan Topic podcast. This is the Golden Era podcast where Joey and I talk about the WWE Women's Division from the early 2000s on. And this week we're talking about the week of April 19th, 2004.
Ooh, right before my favorite day.
What's your favorite day?
April 20th.
Oh, 420. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Sorry, my brain farted. All right. Okay. Well,
Trish, mine did it first.
Trish Stratus is out with Christian. And wait, one thing I just want to say real quick. We do not give Trish Stratus enough credit for making a simple outfit so perfect.
Those jeans.
Perfect. This is one of my favorite looks of hers. And it was like nothing flashy, just a great fitting pair of jeans, a black tank, and a Stratisfaction belt. Perfect.
But like those jeans, they had cuts in them, but they were like perfectly placed cuts. I was just like, girl, I want these jeans.
I'm wondering if she just like knows her body or if she had a stylist or what, because like she's always dressed so good.
So good, and her hair was on point too. That's a big factor. Like
great. Perfect.
And Christian's still in his diaper.
Christian's in his diaper. But fun fact though, Christian and Chris Jericho were both wearing WrestleMania attires for this match. Jericho from WrestleMania 19, Christian from WrestleMania 20, which I thought was just something kind of fun.
That's fun. I would never know that in a million years.
I have like a tire memory. Chris Jericho probably put them on and be like, it still fits.
You even have to buy the little censure tank top that everyone's getting.
You just give out like Spanx. So, and as a reminder of how old this footage we're watching is, King references Trish and Christian as a hotter couple than Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey.
He is taking that joke and running with it because I think this is the third week he's made it now.
Oh yeah.
But like it's always Jessica Simpson and what's that other guy's name? What's that other guy's name? What's that other guy's name? It's like
bitch, you know. You know, he's the one who's the second hottest one in 98 Degrees. Jeff is first.
So the King with his Christian and Trish commentary.
It's weird. Right? It's weird, right?
It's not.
But he's like,
yeah. I mean, it's weird, but it's also just a lot. Like, it doesn't stop. It's kind of like he's bombarded. I love when JR kind of caught him off guard because at the beginning he was like, "Who are you more oogled by, Christian or Trish?"
Yeah. Did you have a diaper thing?
It hurt up his dusty screwdriver.
No, so one thing though that I do want to point out is like what's so amazing to me about Trish is how she immediately has snapped back into this ballet mode, like, and with perfection. Like she's transitioned really well into being a wrestler, but she is playing that role of a manager. She's getting involved in the match, and it's fun. Like I'm waiting for, not just because like we only focus on the women, but I'm like waiting for the next portion she's going to do something in this match.
Yeah, and also like she didn't just do one thing. Like she is all over this match.
Yeah, it was she, and like not even just like little things like distracting the ref. Like she physically got in the ring at one point when Jericho was going for the walls of Jericho, and like she was like gonna be like fuck you, and he like goes and puts the walls on her. Like it's just, and then one of the underrated spot. I'm sorry, Trish and Christian get to the outside of the ring, and Jericho does like a springboard onto both of them on the outside.
Of them. And you know what I love the most about it? And it's not even the move itself. I love that it didn't keep her down.
No, yeah. Normally, like with a woman, they'd be like, if this was like Stacy, they'd be like, "Oh, EMT is like, get him out of act." Like it's just like
you wouldn't see Stacy again to the end of the match where they pan to her still on the floor.
Like, yeah, you wouldn't see Stacy again until next month. Like, but yeah, no, Trish was right up and at it again, choking Jericho on the ropes, hitting him with a chick kick.
A lovely chick kick.
It didn't even bother me that like Trish went back to like being a manager kind of for a little bit. Like this was fun for me.
All the stuff that like, she got to do in this match, I didn't even mind the spanking spot. Like I
wasn't same. I was like, whatever. Like
even though when King yells out he's molesting her on commentary, I was like, excuse me?
What?
Because also I wasn't the only one that said that. JR was like, "What? What did you just?"
He's molested her. Oh, just like Jessica Simpson with Chicken of the Sea. Like, oh my god! Like, have you seen that?
Is it chicken or fish?
Yeah. No. So the match, it breaks down. Trish comes into the ring. Trish gets on the apron. She goes to slap Chris Jericho, who Christian's holding, and he ducks. She slaps Christian. Jericho tosses Trish into the ring. The referee's checking on her, and all of a sudden, a large man with a long goatee.
Not really a goatee. It's like an overgrown soul patch.
It's like a stray pube.
It is like a
straight. His face literally looks like when you shave your balls, but you like missed a spot.
Those are the worst, though.
Don't you hate that when you're like, I did such a great job shaving my balls, and then you're like, oh.
How do we not have the sponsorship from? Who's the one that like shaves your balls? What's that one?
Wait.
No, there's like a razor.
Shit. It has a name. Manscaped.
That's it.
Yeah,
Manscaped.
I should
know this.
We got to reach out. Manscaped, sponsor us. I thought you were gonna say Veet, and I was like, no, that shit burns. Like,
I don't know what that is.
Veet. Oh my god. So it's like, I used to shave my chest. Now I'm like burly and barely. So like, but when I was younger, I used to so it's like a cream you put on and you let it soak for like 5-10 minutes and then you just scrape it off like without a razor and it like burns your hair. Yeah, it's like Nair. Yeah. It smells so bad. Like it is horrifying.
Well, yeah, it's burning something.
That's it's crispy. Don't recommend. I hope it's not a thing anymore. I don't really like trim my anyway. So
Manscaped
sponsor us.
You sponsor every other podcast.
So Stray Pube gets in the ring and he gives Chris Jericho a big boot. And it's kind of funny though too, because everyone's kind of like, what the fuck is this? I remember being really like
bad boot. Like
well, Tyson Tomko wasn't really known for being like amazing. Like he had a look.
Sure. But
the tattoos really.
It was the tattoos, but like seeing him out there then it was kind of like, I'm not dissing anyone. Like Eric Rowan's not known for having the most charisma ever. But this guy makes him look like Chris Jericho with charisma.
Yeah. And so it's just like he gives the big boot. Christian wins the match. And then Trish is like, yeah. And she's like, what the is that a scrotum? Like, what is that? like, and she's just like, she's walking up the ramp with Christian, and he's just like following them and like generic call walk number 7, like behind them. And she's like, what is going on? What is this?
I honestly think you're right. It might be number 7.
Yeah.
That sounds correct.
So they get to the back. The best part about this is like during the segment, like Chris Benoit's music is like the audio's not really like synced correctly, And as I'm well aware, as a host of this podcast, I'm in no position to speak. But you can't really hear them because it's like blaring.
Sorry, I just literally clipped my cuticle off on accident. Ow, that hurt. Okay,
the pain.
The pain. I feel like Anna.
And Trish is like, who the hell is? Wait, hold on. I did it well last week. Who the hell is this? Christian.
I want you to do the first voice, whatever that was about to be.
Listen, I'm struggling because I know I have to do Rene Dupree later. So
do we have to cover that?
We do. Sadly. Who is this? Babe, this is our problem solver. Christian is a problem solver. Okay. I was like, wait. No, I would not just be like, oh, cool. This terrifying man is just going to follow us around now.
Oh, baby, you got me a terrifying man for Christmas. Yay.
Thank you so much. No. Yeah, so this is the beginning of Tyson Tomko being, the name is so stupid. This is Tyson Tomko.
It just sounded like Tonka to me, and it still does.
Maybe that's where they got it, like Tonka and Razor.
Oh no, I was thinking like Tonka truck, like little dump truck.
Oh, that makes more sense. I was thinking like Tonka and Razor from like Ninja Turtles too. Like they were like the monsters that I was deep cut. Sorry,
that was a real deep cut.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know where it came from. In the recap I read, it was from. I mean, it was different then. I didn't really know who was in OVW. There were people I had heard about. But Tyson Tomko is not one I had ever heard of.
I did think about that as I was watching him debut. With NXT now, we've really lost the capability of someone just being like, who is that?
Yeah. There's no more of that. It's so weird now that it's so different because NXT, this for past 11 years now at this point that we've been introduced to these people before they even come up to the main roster. So it's we already have an idea of what to expect. There's not really the surprise anymore.
Yeah, because barely anyone gets fast tracked. The only one I can think of, maybe Omos is the most recent one.
Omos, Nia came up pretty quick. She was only there for a few months.
Who was that?
Nia Jax. She was only in NXT, but she had a title match. She had, you knew who she was. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one really.
Maxine Dupree, maybe.
Oh, you know what? I don't remember her in NXT at all. Yeah, so she was fast track. Yeah, but barely anyone is fast. And I love a fast track. I love figuring out who they are. It's so tough too now. Also because in NXT, if you don't succeed in NXT, if every match you have is not amazing, you're instantly labeled as okay, who cares?
Literally, and some people, they don't even find their footing until they hit the main roster.
Right. Well, to be honest, I feel performing in the main roster is so different than performing in NXT to begin with. And then also there's if you reach main event level in NXT, you're expected to have that same success, but it's not really going to be the case a lot of the time. There's so many people, and then they're oh, they failed. It's no, they're just.
I mean, there definitely are some people who I'm oh, they're failing, but
I don't know. I just feel some people they just find their footing different. I don't know. NXT is a pro and a con. I feel I
mean, sometimes people find some success on NXT and then they go to the main roster and they just kind of find nothing. And sometimes it's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You missed the joke. Never mind.
Wait. What did you say?
Impressive.
Impressive. Oh, poor thing.
I feel so bad for her.
I do too. You know who I do think? I think Alexa is probably the most successful to transition from NXT personally, just because she did the manager thing in NXT, which was great for her, helped her find her footing a little bit, and then she came to the main roster as a wrestler. So we didn't really know her as a wrestler yet, because she only had done a few matches and she was a manager most of the time. So we really got to see what she was made of. And that's why she organically, I think, got over. So
the only three women in my brain that are coming to mind that did that would be Alexa, Carmella, and Zelina.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Selena, I love. I love
Mhm.
her. Okay. All right. Well, so all right, we've got the problem solved. Great, amazing. So Victoria is out to defend the women's title. This might be her last time she uses this music, maybe.
Thank God, because I love all the things she said. It's great, but like
With this, whatever she's doing now, where she's like going up to kids and she's like, "Come on, a little kiss for Auntie Victoria. Come on, little kiss for Auntie Victoria." Like, it's weird.
It's giving Lisa when it should be
Yeah.
Victoria.
Yeah. And I think at this point they had cut off the intro too, where it was like, "Yes, I lost my mind," and it was just starting with, "Oh, so it was just very weird, and they were transitioning the Titantrons, like her Minitron was like her newer one with like Victoria, 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 like instead of like the spinning hand and stuff. So
I miss the hand.
me too. So it's like a really weird transitional time. I do remember her doing a photo shoot though with this hair and this outfit though, because her hair was like a little bit more like wavy and like a little bit more volume. Like,
I remember there's a photo of her in this outfit that
yeah,
put on a lot of like those lists and things like that.
yeah. So like this one, yeah. So and then Molly Holly is out. She's feeling the bob tonight. So like,
She is just straight up 2000s pixie.
Molly +8. Like
kind of that. It was also kind of giving me. Do you remember Mirage, the character from The Incredibles?
Yes.
It was giving that, but like she chopped it off, kind of.
Yeah, yes. Very that. Oh my god. So Molly is out, and but it's a different Molly tonight than we've seen the last couple weeks. I mean, we got a little taste of it at Backlash. She was angry at Backlash, which kind of came out of nowhere. I feel like this Molly would have been more impactful, say, a month ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when she was just got shaved, and she should have been. I would have been more pissed when I was actually bald.
Yeah, she looks kind of fine now.
I think she looks cute. Like it's like a little it's something different. Like a little shotsy. Like so, but yeah, no, she is on something tonight because she is so vicious with Victoria. The snapmare right away in the drop kick to the face on Victoria. I was like, ooh, I was like, something's different.
Sounds different, but the more I was watching this match, do you know what I keep getting?
What?
How similar Victoria and Lita are in like it's kind of wild.
Even like the crossbody felt a little Lita-esque to me. Did it feel that way to you?
Everything started felt very Lita in this match. It was really interesting.
Maybe it's just like Lita's Victoria. I'm sorry, Lita. Oh my god, like Victoria's newer face move set is probably just a little bit more Lita adjacent. You know what I mean? Like it's like she's still kind of figuring out. I wonder if she had been working with Lita a lot to change up her move set during this time. You know, too, because she can't wrestle like a heel like she always has.
Yeah, it's just. Everything felt odd to me in this match. Like this one was a very like this doesn't quite feel like Victoria Molly.
Well, it did not feel like Victoria wrestling, but she was trying a lot of new stuff too. I feel like the split.
Which
I was like, I love that. I was like, oh wow. And then like, you know, like she does like the kickover, like with her legs with Molly and stuff, you know, like just a lot of like different, and then like the clothesline off the apron that was very Lita.
Very
like, but you know what was fun for me? It didn't feel like them, but I oddly really enjoyed this match, even though it didn't feel like Victoria and Molly to me.
I enjoyed this match. The finish was weird to me because I was like, when did a rear naked choke become illegal?
Well, I think it became illegal because what they should have done is technically Molly had won the match then if Victoria passed out. But I think they were ringing the bell because like she wouldn't let go of the hold and Victoria was unconscious. So they should have declared Molly as the winner.
Yeah, I was like, oh, does Molly win the belt here? Because I don't remember when that happened.
Oh, wait, she did then. Wait. It was a women's title match.
Yeah. Because they never declared a winner.
Yeah, wait, they didn't declare a winner. Wait, technically Molly won the title. Yeah. Hold on.
I think it's supposed to be a disqualification, but my thing is just like, when did this move become not an okay move? Just tonight?
Yeah, wait, that was... Okay, something's wrong here. Okay, there's an error. There's an error in the history books, and we just found it. I am suing. So Molly's technically the women's champion then.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, is this tonight? And then all of a sudden it just wasn't. And I'm like, okay.
Huh. I remember Molly choking out Victoria, but like it never occurred to me that this was a DQ for no reason.
Yeah, like she should be champion right now. I'm very confused.
Yeah, so Molly had snapped. And what's disappointing to me though is Molly snapped. We're seeing this new vicious side of Molly Holly, but this doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm real like
what? Like great, love it. Love this intensity from Molly. She's so fucking pissed. Finally, I would have loved some sort of maybe stipulation match between the two.
Something
like a cage or like a hardcore match or something to just cap this feud off. Like even on a Raw,
it would be fine. But like for some reason, I don't know. It's WWE's booking of the
yeah. This is actually the second half of Victoria's title run is actually like a little weird because like I feel like she just kind of now goes on this like losing streak. You know, your losing streak.
Oh.
Like, so this losing streak now, because I know like Gail's gonna come in soon.
Yeah,
but it's just so weird. I honestly would have loved to see a little bit more of this. Like, and I can't believe I'm saying this Molly Victoria stuff.
Why? Like, I love Molly Victoria.
I love it too. It's just like, but it's been going on for a few months, and like it's very on and off. Like they're like, okay, you guys are gonna feud, but oh, you know what? Actually, we want to put Trish in the picture for a little bit. Oh, you're gonna feud. Lita wants to come in for a little bit. It's okay.
Like, they should have just put the belt on Lita and let these two fight.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah,
but don't worry, Lita is on the show later.
So.
All right. Well, Lillian Garcia's in the ring with Eugene, who has wandered out to the ring. And she's got the t-shirt gun and they're shooting t-shirts to the crowd. And William Regal comes out. He's like, oh no, my dear boy, you come here. And Eugene shoots William Regal in the balls. That actually probably hurt.
It probably really does hurt. But like, as soon as I saw him with a t-shirt gun, I was like, who's getting shot in the nuts? Like,
yeah,
it's so overdone. I'm like, every time someone has a t-shirt gun, someone gets shot in the nuts.
It's funny to me too, because I'm like, what were they even doing with Eugene like every week? I feel like he's in these like random segments every week, and they just happen to have to make their way onto our fucking show because women are involved with them. And I don't want to talk about Eugene.
I don't want to talk about it, but it just seems like a way for them to like make fun of special needs people, and I don't really
who had the gripe. I feel bad for the people who had to be in these segments, like poor Lillian. Lillian. Like what can you imagine like if someone like actually has like a special needs like family member and is like having to be in these segments with this character and like and you know what the thing is, WWE was probably patting themselves on the back at this time too, like, wow, we have representation. Like, no, this is a person playing a special needs individual, not a special needs individual like that you have on the show. Like,
we get to do this whole conversation again in a bit when we talk about Rico. So,
God. All right, okay, all right. Well, guys, Lita's out next, but wait, one positive, she's serving. Holy shit. Okay, I know I just said last week I was like her gears were struggling towards the summer. But you know what? We're gonna say after Bad Blood they start to struggle because this is great.
This blue.
It's purple, I thought. I saw purple.
That was blue. Maybe it's a blue purple.
Blurple?
A blurple.
But it is whatever the color is, it's looking so good with her. Like her body is snatched. The pants,
it's a good hair week for her too.
Yeah. On point. Jan took her time with you. God must have spent a little more time on you.
Leave
So
a comment. Let us know if you want to make us to make Jan as God t-shirts, because we'll go ahead and do that.
So and her partner is Val Venus.
Ugh.
And it's so gross to me that they have to do this little spot where he's on the turnbuckle and looks at her and she's like smiling. I'm like, ew. She's not smiling. She's disgusted.
He's not like, he's a decently built man.
I won't lie. I have jerked off a few times to pictures of Val Venus. So like,
be sure to DM that to him, because it just piss him off.
Listen, 2000 white trunks Val Venus. But this I don't like bald Val Venus. I don't like Val Venus, his beliefs or him. But I did not know this information in my youth. But this is gross. Like, Lita is not the type of diva to be like, wow, so hot. I'm gonna smile at you, Val Venus.
She was just catering to your young childhood belief when you were watching, being like,
she's like, I remember you in the white trunks. So, all right.
He's also not threatening because his dick's been chopped off, so it's fine.
So, I did want to also another Lita note. I am 100% positive this is the entrance they motion captured for her video game entrance. It is like spot on to the like little running to the ring halfway down the ramp, to like the little like gyration like when she gets in the ring. Like, watch the entrance again. I'm like, this is like exactly how I remember her video game entrances being. Exactly.
I need to go watch.
It was like perfectly motion captured to like how she does her entrance. I was like, this is the one. Like, the thing. So and then Gail Kim comes out, hair for days. Love it. Hair for days. I'm so jealous of Gail Kim's hair here.
So jealous. Also, I love this color gear on her, like this velvety chocolate smooth.
So perfect. Gail like looked so good in this era, and like she does not get like enough. It's so funny. I actually just saw someone comment, like someone posted a video of like Molly when we were doing the one shoulder outfits, and they're like, Molly's body was like underrated or something. Yeah, and I was like, yes, give her the praise. And then like someone was like, is that Gail Kim? I was like, well, they announced it as Gail Kim, so yes. Like, but like, it's crazy to me that like they're like, wow, she looks good. I'm like, of course she looks good. It's Gail Kim. Like, Gail Kim always looks good. Like,
you don't think she'll look good and land a man like Robert Irvine? Like,
Robert Irvine. Give me the protein bar.
I stopped eating them because Gabby Tuff told me they're really bad for me.
They're actually a little fattening, but they're good. So oh my god, wait, are you like also like addicted to watching like Gabby Tuff's like Instagram videos?
Love it.
I can't stop. I was like, what are you buying at the grocery store? I need to know. Like,
oh my god. I'm just like, I'm so happy that she's getting into wrestling again.
So
also, please never stop going to Walmart and telling me what I shouldn't.
Please. I need Gabby to start doing appearances too, please. Like, very high up on my list of people I want to meet. I love Gabby, like, so, which is so funny because I didn't like Gabby when she was in WWE as Tyler Rex, but like I was like whatever, like, but now I'm like, oh my god, but I think that's also kind of speaks to like how transitioning a lot like opens doors for people, and like in the sense that like you can really be yourself. And I'm like, I was like I love seeing who they really were, like, and like having to hide that like hurts, like knowing that they went through that. So, but Gabby, if you're not following Gabby Tuff, please do. Like,
oh my god. So literally I was walking through, like, I don't remember what store we were in. I was with Jillian, my manager, who was also on the trip. But like we're going through and I'm like reading the labels and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm reading what's in everything because Gabby told me to." So I was like, also, no joke, I started doing that. I've lost like 6 pounds since doing that.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna DM Gabby.
Yeah. Oh my God, can Gabby be on the show?
I'm like thinking about it. Like, I don't think it happened, right?
I would love for Gabby to be on the show.
I think Gabby would be a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna see what we can make happen. I just want to talk to Gabby. We love Gabby. So yeah. Gabby Stan Club. So like
flip this little part out. It'll be in the thing. We'll just tag her.
Yeah, Gabby. So okay, all right, Gabby. All right, okay. All right, so Lita, Gail Kim. So Gail Kim's partner is Matt Hardy, and this Matt fact was made for Joey and I.
Does he have 41 action figures? Because
time period, possibly, to be honest.
I'm trying to think, and I don't know if it's true.
I want to say, here's the thing: the Hardys got a lot of Titantron lives, a lot.
That's fair.
And I know he had at least like 2 or 3 R3 figures, and then Ruthless Aggressions. I know he had a good amount too. So I don't know if it is for it, but here's the thing: we have to take into account. He did have a Bendham. He did have like some micro figurines. He did have like
Bendham.
Yeah, yes, like the last Bendham's line. Like it was them and Too Cool and Rikishi. Like the very last Bendham's.
So we all know my figure obsessions, but I don't have many men. I mean, well, I've got a good amount of men, but compared to the women, no ma'am.
No.
But Finn Balor's my number 1. Jeff Hardy's my number 2. Like I've got a lot of Jeff Hardy.
To be honest, I would recommend you starting to collect every Jeff Hardy figure.
He's kind of on my bucket list of like, okay, let's get some Jeff Hardys. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think, to be honest, I think you should, and I think it would make you really happy just because, like, I feel like you're such a Hardy boy spirit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
more of a Jeff.
100% you're a Jeff. Yeah. like, you're such a Jeff. But like I think it'd be like really like cute for you to just like I'm like a big supporter of the collecting and the arts. Did you see I got like a My Little Pony Pink Ranger?
I did. I wanted.
I was so happy. It was like I paid like $9 for it. I was like, I will buy this.
I got that was cute in Florida.
Yeah. Wait, I want to hug it. Oh my God.
So cute, right?
This is the cutest. Wait, are his? Oh my God. Oh, I love them. I love the aliens.
I love the aliens. So this trip was a lot of getting Disney characters dressed as other Disney characters for me.
I didn't even know they made that many. I mean, I guess at Disney World, they'd probably sell them. Yeah.
I didn't get any of them at Disney World. I got this in a gift shop in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then over there on my Stitch shelf. But I got a little Stitch dressed as Raja from Aladdin.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh my God. I won it out of a claw machine. I was so excited.
Oh, I love that. That makes me happy. That's even more satisfying. Like, oh, all right. Okay.
Videos on TikTok.
So Matt Hardy's coming out. We learn he has 44 figures. And then all of a sudden, Kane comes out.
And Gail is gone.
Gail's like, gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gail escapes. And then Matt like doesn't even get hit by Kane right away. But Val Venus and Lita stay in the ring, and Kane comes down to the ring, choke slams Val Venus. He's like, I agree with you on things, but not today. But Lita doesn't leave the ring. She does she stands in the corner. She does the Jackie Gata, where she waits in the corner and then decides to leave when Kane's attention's on her.
The Jackie Gata. This is the Stacy Keibler.
The Stacy Keibler. So like she's trying to escape. Kane grabs her, and Matt Hardy is like conflicted. He's like, takes off his shirt, standing on the ramp. He's like,
oh my God, but when Lita's running and trying to get out of the ring, and she's just like, help, man! I'm like, oh my God. I was like,
he holds her by like the foot back in the ring, and Matt like runs down and say, and honestly, I popped a little bit for this.
big pop for this. No, like the crowd did too. Everyone was for it.
They loved. I mean, to be honest, if you were alive and witnessed on the day it aired the 2001 kiss between Matt Hardy and Lita, part of you, no matter the history, no matter what, is always going to be a little bit of a Matt and Lita stand.
I mean, always will be a Matt and Lita stand. Like that's the reason everything blew up, is everybody was so like for that relationship.
Yeah, it was.
Did you see the mess that Rebby posted on TikTok?
Oh, I did. Oh, I certainly did. I was like, oh. But like, to be honest, if there's one person I would try to break up with and make it amicable, it would be Rebby Hardy or Rebby Scott.
I won't lie. She seems crazy.
Well, I support most women in wrestling, but she is one I can't support because she posted some vile things about Ashley Massaro post Ashley dying, and no.
Okay, so there's like this whole thing about like I guess her and Matt are having hard times, which is like, could you imagine? I'm not pushing anything, but if Matt Hardy and Lita got back together in real life, what the internet
I'd kind of live for it.
I would cry.
I would it'd make me very happy. But yeah, I don't know.
I love that we're both just sitting here trying not to ship it, but we're so shipping it.
I was like, it makes me so happy. But but Rebby posting like the Edge shirt, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like something is definitely off with her, and
I loved her the Lita shrine. I was like, ugh.
It's weird. It's weird. To be honest, here's the thing. As someone who has like gone through marital problems and stuff like that, like it's like it's hard. It's not something like, to be honest, like you want like a ton of people to really be involved with. And like the thing is, like, if you really love this person at the end of the day, regardless of if it's a breakup or you're working it out, you're not gonna put your shit out there. Like that. Yeah, like you're gonna be like, you at the end of the day, like when Doug and I were having issues, I still respect him. I love him. And for us, we made it work. Which is why I'm a little pissed at some people right now. But but like,
well, I mean,
like,
I went through a whole divorce, and people aren't like, they don't know my business. All you know really is that ended, and that's
right. And that's all they need. It's not their business to know. Like at the end of the day, like it's just like, your life is your life, and like it honestly is a little concerning that like Rebby's like weaponizing it and like putting all this out there like that, like because like it's like, have respect at least in some capacity for your partner.
Yeah, it's just messy.
Your ex-partner. It's weird. I'm not okay with that, but we will not be upset if Lita and Matt got back to the. So anyway, no. Oh yeah. So all right. So anyway, so Matt comes down to save Lita. We love it. Kane, of course, obliterates Matt Hardy. And Lita
never gets out of the ring.
No, Lita sits in the corner, but you know what? I remember saying this might have been punishment, this storyline for Lita, because they didn't like her acting, but sis turned it out with the acting for me.
Like those facial expressions, like girl was giving.
I was like, someone get her a Christian diaper because she just shit her pants. She was great. The facials were on. Like, I believed it. I was like, she's terrified. This is perfect.
Like, literally, she nailed that. Like, that was absolutely perfect.
But almost too well, because then they were like, "Ooh, she did great. Let's continue the story."
Right? Should have flopped it, girl.
Like this could have been a one-off thing where like they just put Matt and Lita back together on TV, and like Kate is not aware to be found. But oh well. But you know what? Happy for Lita. She came out. She did her part tonight. She came out looking. Honestly, this is probably in my top 5 favorite Lita looks, and it's. Like, I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it. I love this color on her. Her makeup was great. Her hair was great. It was just a great night. Yeah. And she did. Yeah. We need it. I want a Barbie of this. So like, and she like owned it. She was a great song with her. And honestly, like, I love when we get to see the women act and like act really well. because like I feel like a lot of times they don't get that credit for like when they can turn out. Like, and I agree, not all of them can, but Lita owned this tonight.
Yeah.
So all right. The beginning of this horrible storyline, and we apologize to our listeners in advance who will have to hear about it. We can't wait. All right. Time for SmackDown.
SmackDown. Gay panic.
So Charlie Haas is out, and he has a tag team title shot against Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty, but he has a mystery partner. He has no idea who it's gonna be. And Charlie Haas' partner. You look so good to me. Low key, I love this theme.
I do love it.
It's a bop. It's a bop.
Okay, no lie. I know they would never let me, but if for some god-forsaken reason WWE was to ever be like, Joey, you got a contract, I would be
This
like,
is the theme.
This is the song, please. Thank you.
I love it. So Rico comes out with Jackie, and all right, okay, I'm gonna say SmackDown is already doing wonders for Jackie because I love this outfit.
She's doing so much better with the outfits.
Yeah.
But oh my god, as they're coming out, Charlie Haas his gay panic is in full swing. But I loved Michael Cole's pronunciation of homophobic. Homophobic. Homophobic.
So yeah, he's testing with Rico. But yeah, no, I won't lie. It was a little like, you know, like homophobic. But I did laugh at the Sting face spot.
No. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, you did not laugh at that bullshit.
As a lover of eating ass, I too understand Rico.
Let me have a second so I can explain to you all the reasons that you're wrong.
Okay.
Hold on.
Education me.
Number one, Rico pulls him out of the way and then hops in there and is like, I want Rikishi's ass. Number one, we know Rikishi's ass is not washed. It's vinegar. Number two, his ass is not meant to be attractive. Like if it was Kurt Angle that was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do pull him on out. Yeah. Mark Jindrak, pull him on out. Mm-hmm. Like, but Rikishi, just because he's got a pay does not mean I want to lick his ass.
I am an equal opportunist. Thick boys, whatever boys.
Okay, we want to go with thick boys. Let's see who we got.
The fireworks went off for thick boys.
Wait, what just happened to me?
The fireworks went off for thick boys.
Thick boys! Can I do it again? No, I'm an equal opportunity size person. Rikishi, not my cup of tea.
Sure. He's not mine either, but the spot made me LOL.
Okay, let me continue to tell you why you're wrong. So, number two, from a wrestling standpoint, the spot didn't get over. It didn't help or hinder the match whatsoever because it immediately went into Charlie Haas getting like hit with a super kick and then put into the worms. Like it didn't add anything.
Sure.
And number three, he wasted that chapstick and threw it on the ground. That wasteful fun.
I thought that was funny. I like that. Well, Jackie pulled the chapstick out of her tatas, and he I thought it was funny. He just like threw it in the air. I didn't hate it.
If you're gonna eat that ass, put your tongue out, bitch. Go for it. Like
I've never chapsticked prior to, but like
I never have.
It's all tongue.
I wonder. Maybe I'll try it.
Are you not? No?
Huh?
You don't like to do that?
What? Eat ass?
Yeah.
Oh, 100% love to eat ass.
Okay.
Chicken first.
Well, mine's like mint flavored. I feel like that might burn.
Good old minty asshole. It's like Christmas.
We'll try it out. We'll let you know. All right.
Next week on the Golden Era finale.
Next week. Sorry, straight listeners.
They're here.
All three of you. So Rico and Charlie Haas end up winning the match, and they win the tag titles. And, you know, like, Charlie's like all happy at first, and then he realizes what this means. He's like, I have to team with a queer. And like, homophobic. And Jackie slaps him on the ass, and Charlie turns around like, what the fuck? And Jackie's like, no, it was silly. It was me. It was me scrapping your WWE worn ass. So, like,
actually, I'm gonna start using that as like when I see these, like, guys that come from the E on the circuit. It's like, your WWE worn ass.
So yeah. So one thing that really did gross me out though is like, Charlie Haas did say something like, "You're sick." Like, when they were like, and I did not care for that.
I don't care for any of the gay panic that's going on. It's bothersome. So
it very much is. I'm trying to look at this as the time period. Not that it was okay back then, and this actually caused a lot of internal trauma, but and made my life much more difficult coming out. But anyway, so but I'm trying to look at this from like the time period, and I know 2004 was not where we're now. But here's the positive. Look where we are now. We'll never see something like this on WWE again.
No, but we got to review.
It's not okay. We have to review it. We have to talk about it. On the plus, Jackie looked great in the hot pink, so we love that.
That's the plus.
That's the
takeaway here.
Yeah. So don't worry, guys. We're moving on to a great segment next. It's Cafe de Rene.
I hate it.
Someone thought it'd be a good idea I think this might be the only one. And someone thought it'd be a good idea to give Rene Dupree his own talking segment. Like,
number one, he didn't know what to say in the ring because English is not his first language, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So he was having trouble with that. But then on top of that, he had to talk over this obnoxious accordion player.
like, and it's just like, I think he was like forgetting his lines. So he's like, Cafe de Rene is about fine wine and beautiful women. Cafe. Like, and then he also has a dog in the ring too.
Okay, let's talk about how Fifi is the gimmick. Like, I've got my Chloe over there on the shelf. I need Fifi.
I do too. I'm actually pissed we never got Fifi. I won't lie. I was very Rene Dupree. I was very into this version of him with the bleached blonde hair and the purple trunks. Like,
the trunks. He was one of those wrestlers at a very early age. I was like, those fit right.
Oh yeah, yep, very correctly. Very. See what I'm doing? Okay. Nips work.
Say that shit with your chest.
Anyway, so bleach blonde hair. And then so he's holding the Divas 2004 magazine with Torrie on the cover. Remember this magazine well. He's like, oh, we have cover girl Torrie Wilson, and then Torrie comes out, which I'm pretty sure was the Pocahontas dress from the Pilgrim Fashion Show.
Did not like this.
Hated it. Torrie is very hit or miss with the fashions.
Jane did not go to SmackDown.
Yeah, no, Jane was busy this week. This was not. I'm hoping she just wore this because she didn't like it either because of what happens in the segment. But like, well, first of all, I don't think brown is Torrie's best color. Well, I don't think it's anyone's really.
Gail Kim.
Well, Gail Kim's Gail Kim. Like,
yeah.
But like, yeah, but this just look was just, it was
actually,
not.
You know who brown is a good color on?
Who?
Mickey
Trish.
Jane.
Oh, Mickey looks great in brown. Well, you know what? She's got that tan skin, like, and that just like complements so well. And Mickey's hair color, Mickey is hot in brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Trish looks good in brown too, actually. Trish, like, Victoria actually has looked okay in brown. I've seen her in some brown colors that look okay.
I haven't seen her in much brown that I can.
She wears like tans and stuff sometimes. Like, she's worn some browns that look okay. But brown is not for Torrie. It's not like Torrie is a neon bubblegum girl who should wear like fluorescence and like yellows and like colors that like just are bubbly. Like, this just was not it for me. But like also like there was a lot going on in the ring, like scheme wise. Like there's like a plaid tablecloth, there's like a dog. Like it's just like
everything was wrong.
It was just felt very thrown together. So anyway, so he's like, they sit in the ring, the dog comes right over to Torrie. Like, which I was like, to be honest, Torrie is me, like when there's a dog around, like it could be at a party full of people, and I'm like, I'm gonna go play with your dog.
Yeah,
I love a dog.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think we're both just like such animal people. Like it's just like I love animals. I just like I want to have a million pets. Like if I love Ralph, he is the best dog in the world, but like he hates other animals. So like I just wish he didn't, because I want so many other pets. I just want this show to be more chaotic. Like, so anyway, so all right. So they sit down. It's really awkward. There's also giant baguettes on the table, and I don't mean Joey and I. And they're like, he's like, would you like some wine? Sure. You look beautiful. Thank you. So, why were you laughing at the Big Show? What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I thought we were going to talk about the Divas magazine. So, you laugh at Big Show because he got fired? What are you saying? What? Huh? I'm saying Kurt Angle would be here with me having French wine if it wasn't for you. What? What? But he in hospital with broken leg. Leg?
I was like,
the man was bleeding from the brain. Like a broken leg. That man should be in a coma. Like, yeah. Based on what we saw last week. A broken leg was the diagnosis.
Good Lord.
And then like things just like get angry. Rene is like, Torrie, you represent everything wrong with American women. And he like backs her into
North American women.
Backs her into the corner. He's like, and by the looks of it, Fifi isn't the only bitch in this ring. And Torrie's like, and then she slaps him. Then Rene goes full Real Housewife and throws his wine in Torrie's face.
Don't you talk about Harry Hamlin.
You want to talk about the husband? Don't you ever talk about Harry Hamlin. I think Kyle Richards runs out of the ring. So Torrie goes to slap again, and he picks up Torrie, and John Cena runs down to the ring. Also, this was concerning for me because John Cena ran down to the ring wearing a padlock around his neck, and that man's gonna need some dental work if like that goes flying up. Like
that grill early, baby.
Like, did you ever wear a padlock?
No. Did you wear a padlock?
Anyway, so
it's okay. Most of the gays wear locks around their necks nowadays anyway.
They do. You know what? I was ahead of the times, but like, I mean, that's not even like my like gay culture. What my gay scene? I don't know, but like,
gay.
I don't know. I was trying to find my place in the world. So
my favorite thing is every couple years, we as homosexuals decide to adopt something, such as a chain or a septum piercing or a mohawk, and decide that that's going to make us an individual, so that we all do it.
Unity.
I saw a meme the other day that was like, hello, I'm gay septum piercing Pokemon boy. How are you, gay septum piercing Pokemon boy?
Wait, gay Pokemon is such a gay thing.
Yeah, as I'm sitting on a Pokemon blanket right now.
I have one of my best friends is in like a Pokemon club, and they like meet up and still play the app. Like
Pokemon
and like
Go?
Yeah, thank you. And they like go hunt for Pokemons.
I will send you my code.
Oh, I don't play it, but I'll get it from him. For you,
Okay.
I'll put you in contact.
I love my Pokemon.
I should. My mother-in-law works for Nintendo, but all right, okay. So Torrie is in the back with Jan. Jan did show up, bitch.
She did. Oh, Jan just did wrong.
Jan just was like, Torrie pissed me off last week. She almost got in trouble with Big Show. Fuck her. She's wearing the shit and dress. So Torrie's in the back, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that." And she's like, "Can you believe he ruined my dress?" Oh, it's not the worst thing. So,
Go ahead and throw that. Just go and get rid of it.
So Paul Heyman comes over. I cannot keep track of who's GM. I really can't.
I thought Kurt Angle was GM.
So was I, but I guess because he got hurt, Paul Heyman is now GM again. And he's like, I want to tell you that what I saw Rene Dupree do was reprehensible. You know who's going to need to pull this crap on Paul Heyman's show? You know, when I'm in charge, I don't tolerate this. So next week, Rene Dupree's in for the fight of his life because he's wrestling you, Torrie Wilson. Torrie's like, so Torrie is wrestling, hopefully not in this brown dress next week on Rene Dupree. So,
you know what I also just thought about? Could you imagine a little Paul Heyman plushie like this body?
Actually, it'd be hilarious.
I want it.
WWE, really get on it. WWE shop, give us that instead of the scary bleacher creatures.
I know. I got 2 bleacher creatures though. Of course, it's Finn and Alexa.
I had an Oscar one, but it was for Ralph. And also, if you guys buy bleacher creatures, don't give them to your dog. They have like plastics in them, like in the feet and stuff. And like Ralph was like chewing on the plastic one day. He was like, I was like, oh, you no, we're not eating this. Okay. So Jackie and Rico are in the back, like giving each other COVID by nuzzling noses. And Charlie Haas is like standing between them, like, ugh, I also hate heterosexual activity. Ugh. Gross. Like, Just Matthews, well, guys, you shocked the world tonight by becoming the tag team champions. Your thoughts? Because like this is the happiest day of my life. And Charlie's like, well, and someone grabs his ass. He's like, I feel pretty good right about now. And Jackie's like, I feel pretty good too. Wasn't me. He's like, oh, what?
I like that she doubled down. So she's like, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Honest.
And then Rico like comes to the side of Charlie and he's like, Charles, this is gonna be a fabulous relationship.
Because that's what we gays do. We just sexually harass men.
We just can't control ourselves.
No.
Just, I need to spread my seed.
I've seen the post a million times, and it's very true. Straight men think we do that because that's what they would do with women.
You know what? That really is it. It's just like, that's why like they're like, there's kids here. I'm like, what? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Just existing.
Just sorry for existing. So sorry. So sorry. I will not exist.
They'll be like, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, it's time for Figure This.
Figure this.
Joey, whoa. You have some reveals for us?
I do. I have such a fun week of gets, and I have to start off by thanking Real Fake Nerd on Twitter, a friend of the podcast and a fan, because he got me Gigi and JC.
That was good. Wow, wait, they look good.
Gigi's fine. She looks really good. JC looks just like JC.
Oh my god, did they decapitate her and like put her?
I think so.
That's really good.
It has like some details. Like these are actual studs on her boots.
That's pretty good.
Right? Like she honestly, Gigi's good. She doesn't quite look like Gigi. Like she's yeah. But like JC, this is probably one of the most solid basics I've seen in a while.
JC Jane.
Is that her?
I think her. I have it on my phone. Like it starts like JC Jane.
They just need to put them back together as Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, stupid.
I never understood why they did the whole breakup.
We'll bring Mandy Rose back first, and then we'll
I don't even need her back. Just make
I
them.
do. I just love Bandy. She's just so hot. I just, I love any girl who gives me any flashback to Diva era. So
Tiffany Stratton's.
yeah, Tiffany's. I need an all like Diva-esque division.
Oh, you know who's giving me a very Diva on NXT right now? Lola Vice.
Yes, very much so. I agree with that. Yeah. I love it. Oh, I love my Divas.
But I also picked up Ultimate Edition Bianca Belair.
Ooh, look how long that braid is.
The braid's awesome. I love this coat. Is so soft. Like, it's so fluffy.
It looks soft. Oh, it looks like something you'd wear.
That's why. I love the bow. The bow is really cute. It's like snaps on. It's an extra accessory.
Oh, so it's like, I like that a lot.
Yeah. She also has sunglasses that come with her, and they look awful on the figure, so I didn't put them.
Don't put them on.
Yeah, but the rest of it, love it. She looks great.
She looks really good. The face looks great.
The face is good. She comes with a separate head where she's got her serious face on. Also, the earrings are removable.
We love that.
Yeah, love that. Then, Holy Grail, she's finally come. I have Michelle McCool.
That's amazing! Oh, I love this figure.
She looks so good. Her face it's okay.
It's very 2010 makeup, but but I love this hairstyle on her, and I love this gear.
Like, this is the Michelle McCool figure. That one that came with Chuck Palumbo, not the
mess. This is a really good. I remember being so excited for this Michelle figure, because like the other one was, I hated 2007 Michelle, so I was so excited to get her as flawless Michelle. So it's like so good. Have you put her next to your Layla yet?
Not yet. She just got here yesterday, so I got Layla out. Layla got put.
My only thing is, part of me wishes they made them in like, I mean, sometimes they wore different gears, but like I kind of wish they were in like coordinated gear. You know what I mean?
You remember the like camo looking green gear they had?
That's the exact one I wanted.
Yeah.
I love from TLC. I love that gear so much. But I'm to be honest, I'm happy they made Layla in that style gear though. I loved that. I think it was really different than what any of the other girls were wearing at that time. So I'm glad she at least has that style. And you know what? It's fine. It's close enough. I love the Michelle. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so, and like, for honestly, I probably gonna get massacred for this, but the early Mattel women, I think, were so good. Like, I think they were better than the ones today, because they all had unique bodies. They all had like, they looked, I think they put a lot of detail into the faces. I think that a lot of them looked like them. Like, they were really good.
Yeah, and I'm slowly but surely racking them up. Like, that was my manifest, was I needed early Mattel women.
Good.
And so far, in the last month, I've gotten Mickey, Michelle, and who else did I get? Layla.
We love that. We love that. Well, good. I will be on the hunt for you for any other ones like Choker Face Natalia and like Beth's early ones are pretty much the same as like her newer ones too.
Yeah.
So like
Melinas are ones that I'm looking for.
Oh, the Melinas were so, because they could actually split too. See, that's exactly what I mean. Like, you would never get that today. Like,
no, you wouldn't. Like, well, there's supposed to be more articulations now in the basics, but like, she's don't
risk it.
Yeah. Also, basics and figures don't move anymore. Like, they really don't. Yeah. But then my last get, we do talk about men on here sometimes. I got this Rey Mysterio.
Oh, we love that actually.
Yeah, it's in his Batman gear, which is really cool. You know what you'll love even more about it? What? So I got on vacation, I found this Hannah Montana picture frame, and I was like, we're gonna take a picture and I'm gonna put it in my Hannah Montana frame. So I went to go get that printed off at Walgreens, and you know, Walgreens isn't really carrying WWE figures anymore.
And they had him.
Yeah, but he was in the clearance section because I always go and check clearance.
Got it. Yeah.
He was $2.19.
Is he an elite?
He's an elite.
That was worth it. I would have bought that too. Yeah. To be honest, there's something oddly satisfying about finding action figures in like a CVS, a Walgreens, something like that. Do you remember like when like Walgreens had like the divas were like exclusive to Walgreens for a minute, like the Maurice and like the Alexa?
Yeah. I've got both of those. Even back in the day, like Stacy had an exclusive Walgreens.
Yeah. Oh, it takes me. Oh yeah, Off the Ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, takes me the fuck back. Oh, I miss it.
Oh.
All right. So this week, you know, Regno kind of inspired me last week by talking about like wanting to collect, which also that bitch, I let them into that group of autograph things. They commented on a post from 2021 of someone selling Lita's gear. Is this for sale? I screenshot it and text them. I was like, bitch, like, what? I was like, you commented on 3-year-old posts.
Flip this out for the real. But
yeah. So, all right. So, but like, if you could have like one item autographed by one person, living or dead, what would it be? Like, it could be a figure, it could be clothes, whatever.
Okay, so this was really hard for me because, like, I don't care about autographs.
Okay.
I don't, like, as a person.
Sure.
Like, I care a lot about photos. Like, I would love pictures with people. That's my big deal.
I love that. Yeah.
So, like, if I could get like a picture with someone and have it autographed, that would be it. But when I was like trying to think of like something tangible,
and that could be your thing too, though, if you wanted to be.
I was thinking that, but then I was like, no, I want to stick with the prompt. I want to do it because I pretty much neglected last week. But so if I could get Torrie Wilson to sign a actual or replica of the Golden Thong trophy, that is what I would like.
That is a really good one.
That's what I want.
That is I wonder where that is.
I wonder if she has it. That'd be lovely.
If they ever sell it, I'm doing whatever it takes.
Yeah, well, I would say that we'd fight, but you got more money than me. So
I will gift it to you. I know it'd go to a good home. But like,
you know, when we have our first and maybe only ever match each other, it's gonna be a paddle on the pole match for the Golden Thong trophy.
Yes, hell yes. For me, honestly, I'd want Chyna's outfit from WrestleMania 17. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it exists. Someone told me a bunch of her outfits were destroyed. Which I hope it's not the case, but honestly, it could be. Because I've never seen any of like her, like a lot of her WWE gears. The only ones I've seen were her Royal Rumble 2001 gear, her shorts from Survivor Series 2000, and the gear I have. But like I haven't really seen any. Oh, and I know someone who has her King of the Ring 1999 gear, and I know someone who has her SummerSlam 2000 gear. But like I haven't really seen like any other ones of hers. But I would love some of those like 2001, like Judgment Day, the silver outfit she wore before Judgment Day, like some of those. I just wonder where those are.
Who knows? I mean,
it's
annals of history at this point.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if I ever see that though. That's what it would be for me. But now that you mentioned the Golden Thong, honestly, I want that mold of Stacy Keibler's ass from Access signed by her. I really hope that's for sale one day. I was so disappointed, to be honest, at Access this year, or Superstore, whatever it was called, that they didn't have it on display.
Yeah.
I mean, different time. Well, it was weird because the stuff they had on display was not accurate. Like they're like, this is her outfit from WrestleMania X8, but it was a skirt. And I was like, she wore shorts.
Weird.
Yeah, it was the same material. It was like the glittery camo, but it was a skirt. And I was like,
wrong.
Excuse me. I'm gay. I know. So
you're gay.
Gay panic.
Gay panic.
All right, well, Joey, where can people find you?
You can find me everywhere on social media. Just search Joey Mayberry. I am bound to pop up. You cannot miss me.
You won't miss it. You see him. He's right there. You see it. You love it. You guys, find me on Jake Isn't Jacob. I don't even know what this voice is. It's on Twitter and Instagram. I'm okay with that. It's on Twitter and Instagram. And also, guys, you've got to follow our show. It's goldenera_pod. It's on YouTube. It's also on Instagram. And you might even find us on Twitter. And if you're going there, leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. Helps us move up in those power rankings. But also 5 stars or like the videos on the YouTube too. And don't leave us condescending comments about how we don't stay on topic. We're aware. So we know. And Joey, anything else?
Jesus, Matt, can I have my shrine back?
I will see you on the next Cafe de Rene.